Next one coming in, this was lot number 131. 131 coming in, this one is consigned by Andy Helmut of Seymour, Iowa. This is Country Kong. Here's a gelding that is foaled in 2020. He's 4 years old. He's sired by Andover Hall. The name is by Donna Rail. Second name is by Royal Prestige. This gelding is out of a Donna Rail mare, just like we said. She got a mark in 2 minutes. He's got a half brother. Here's a gelding with a half brother with a mark of 152 and 3, just shy of $1 million, $925,000. And one of the other foals of the mother was exported to Sweden. There was one that made $165,000 with a beaten time of 55 and 1. Another horse that has a mark of 52 and 1 with that made just over $221,000. This gelding is by Andover Hall. He is traffic safe. He is sound. He stands 16 hands and up-headed, a personal horse he loves. So what more do you want to tell me? He said when you buy this gelding, you take him home, that's exactly what you're going to have. He's a high-headed Andover Hall trying to go. Here's $38,000 on the meet up, 20, 5, 7, 5,000 down, 10,000, 80 up, pound, 80 to 12 on the meet up, pound 15, 15,000 on the meet up, 12,000, 15,000 on the 15 on the meet up, 15,000, 12 grand on the meet up, 15 pound on the meet up, 15, 17, 20, 20,000 on the meet up, 20, 22,000 on the meet up. Somebody you can say there, then now 20, then now 2, then now 2 on the meet up, 22 pound. 500, 22,000, 80 to 5, 10 pound, 80 to 2, 500, 25,000, 22 500, 80 to wow, whale of a gelding. We've got the ring right here. Absolutely, James. We've got a whale of a gelding in the ring. This gelding is young. He's only 4 years old. If you're looking for that personal driving horse to last you for the next 10 years, 12 years, or 15 years, whatever, you better be looking in him now. He's got the best of driving pedigree. He's by Andover Hall. He's got a Donna Rail mother. That makes you think, he's never going to be lazy. He's got that Donna Rail mother. He's always going to have some smoke to him. He said, if you don't like to drive this guy, you don't like to drive that driver. 22, 25, 25,000 under the 80 to 580 to 25,000, 23, and now 580 to 25,000, 23 to 580 to 24, and now 5, 24 to 56, 26,080 to 6,000, 80 to 580 to 26,080 to 7, 27,000 on me, 62, 7,000 on me, 62, 7,777, 27,000 80 to 60, now $27,000, 26,080 to 780 to Embry's on it, 26,000, 27,000. You say 27, 26 on 80 to 7, 26,080 to 777 on 80 to 27,080 on through. All done, $27,000 on them here tonight. Silver, $26,000. Embry, you got a nice gelding. And the next one coming in, number 132 coming in here next. This one is consigned by Owen Disley of Sheraton, Iowa. This is Flashy Reba. Here's a mare that is foaled in 2020, making her 4 years old. She's started by Perfect Popper. Her name is by Conway Hall. The second name is by Pine Chip. The note says first sale. She is Bucky Broke. Here's one serious driving mare that will only get better. And she's lot number 132 in your catalog. She does have, she did race on the trot. She's got 29 lifetime starts. Said been in the buggy a couple months. Said if you want a personal driving mare, he said this mare will never give up. Said she never quits, and she's got her head right up there where it belongs. This is one number 132. This is Flashy Reba. 80 to 22, 5,000, 80 to 5, 7, 80 to 5,000, 80 to 7,000, 80 to $10,000. 10, you say 10, now 12, $10,000, 80 to 12,000, 80 to pound, 80 to 12,000, 80 to 12, 80 to pound, 80 to 12 here, 10,000, 80 to 12, 10 pound, 15,000, 15,000, now 80 to 15,000, 80 to 12, 80 to 15,000, 80 to 15 here, 12,000, 80 to 15,000, 12,000, 80 to 15, 15, 80 to 15, 80 to 12,000, 80 to 15 here, 12,000, 80 to $13,000, 12 grand, 80 to 13,000, $13,000, 12 grand, 80 to 13, 80 to 13, 13, 14, 14,000, 80 to 14,000, 80 to 14, 15, 15, 16, 17 pound, 80 to 16, 17, J's on 16, 80 to 17,000, 16 pounds, 80 to 17,000, 80 to 16, 17, 17 pound, 80 to 16, 17, and 80 to $17,000 on here now. Hey, here's another big, tall, strapping mare. She's stout built. She's put together the right way. If we want to, he said that he just told me, he said this mare feels too ham, but she's absolutely not crazy. If you're looking for a lucky mare that is put together the right way, she's a stout, well-built driving mare. There she is. 16,000 with Jay. Everybody else is out. 17,000. It's 16, 80 to 18. But 18,000 under 18, 18, 18, 19, 19, 19, 80 to 19 pound. 18, 19 on them here now. 18 pounds and 19, 19 pounds and 18, 19, 19 pounds under 19, 19, 18, 19, 19 under 19, 19, 18 pounds and under 19 pounds and under 18 pounds and 19, on through on the 19, 18, 5. 19,000 J, $19,000, 18,580 to 19, 18 pound under 80 to 19, 19, 19, 19, 18, 5, now 19, now 19, 5, 19, 5, 19,080 to 19 pound under 80 on through, on $19,500 on the midnight. So $19,000 J, $19,000 out of the boy. Lot number 133. Here carried 180 to 30,000, 180 to 80 to 180 to 510, 5,000, 180 to 15,000, 80 to 10 pound, 15,000, 10 pounds, 80 to 12, 12,000, 180 to 10 pound, 12,000, 15,000, 80 to 15 pound, 180 to 17, 15, 80 to 17, 17, 80 to 15, 17, 17,000, 180 to 15 pound, 180 to $70,000 on the here now, 15, 80 to 17, 15,000, 80 to 17, now 20, you got it 20 Ray, 20 now 2, 20 pounds, 80 to 5, 5 on the 80 to 2, 5 pound, 80 to 25,000, 22,000 on the 80 to 5, 23,000 on 22, 80 to 3, 3, 3, on the 80 to 3, 3, 23 pound, on the 80 to 2, 2, on the 80 to 3, 3, 3, 23,000 on the 80 to 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 23,000 on the 80 to 3, 3, 3, 3, two-year advantage right here, 22,000, 23,000, she's still a really good mare, they're guaranteeing this mare to be sound, 23,000, 22 down to 3, 22 to 3, 3, on the 80 to 23,000 down to 80 to 3, 3, on the 80 to 80 out through, 23,000 down to 80 yachts out now, 80 to 23,000, 22 to 3, 3, 3, 3, 80 on through, on the 23,000 down to 80 to 3 here 9. Silver, $22,000. Ray, $22,000. Thank you.
Okay, next mare coming into the ring should be lot number 134. 134 coming in. Hey, before we get into that mare, there's a gentleman here that needs a ride for a horse to Mayo, Michigan. So if you have a trailer that is going to Michigan, please come behind the auction block. Any trailers going to Michigan, we need a ride for a horse to go to Mayo, Michigan. Lot number 134 coming in. This is Top Hat. Here's one consigned by Ola Bontrager of Shipshewana, Indiana. This mare is sired by Guccio. Gelding, my mistake. This is a gelding. Gelding that's got a mark in 2 minutes. He took as a 2-year-old. He's sired by Guccio. He's got an Angus Hall mother, and that Angus Hall mother had a mark of 1:54.4. She made 110,000. This horse himself raced on the trot. The second dam goes back to Cadabra. The note states he's traffic safe and sound. He's a personal or boys type horse. He said they got this gelding fresh 3 years ago, and it's been his personal horse ever since. He said, here is an unreal, absolute dream horse to drive. He's lot number 134. This is Top Hat. He's by Gucci, and he's running his whole mother.
5,000, 80 to 10,000 under the 80 to 5, 7, and now 7,000 under the 80 to 7, 10, 80 to 10, 12, 12 pound under the 80 to 10 pound under the 80 to 12,000, 10,000, 80 to 12,000, 80 to 12 pound under the 80 to now 12, 12,000 on the 80 to 12, and now 12, 15,000 under 15, 15, 15, 80 to 15 pound under 80 to 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 17, 15, 80 to 70 pound under the 80 to 15, 17, 15 pounds and 80 to 70 pound under the 80 to 15, 17, 15 pounds and 80 to 17,000 under 15 pounds and 80 to 17 pound under 80 to 16, 15, 16, 16, 80 to 16 pound under the 80 to 15,000, and now 16,000 under 15, 80 to 16,000, 80 to 16 pound under the 80, a nice buggy horse.
Yeah, absolutely. He said here's a horse that is not crazy or nothing, but he said he's always up and on that bit. He's always up and on the bit. You're good looking gelding. He's got a nice head to him. He's got nice long ears to him. And he's moving and he's using it the way he should. Here's a good, solid buggy horse. And said he's here for sales. And he's the next horse that is going to bank. But he said his wife drove this horse. Okay, he said his wife drove the horse one time, and she said never again. He's too much beast for me.
Here's 15,000, 16,000, 16,000, 80 to 16,000. I think your wife could handle her. 15, 80 to 16,000, 80 to 15 pound, 180, 80 to 16,000, 15, 80 to 16 pound, 180, 80 to 16,000, 180 to 15, 16, 16 pound, 180, 80 to all through, all done. 16,000, 180, 80 to 15 with Sarge, and now 16,000, 15, 80 to 16 pound, dollars on the midnight. Silver, $15,000, Sarge, $15,000.
Okay, lot number 135 coming in here next. Here's 135. This is Love and Dreams. Here's an interesting consignment. This one is consigned by Jay Stoltz, who's of Millerstown, Pennsylvania. This is the mare that is foaled in 2016, making her 8 years old. She is sired by Dream Vacation. This mare was an imported Swedish mare. She's sired by Dream Vacation. Her name is by Love You, and says introduced to the States at time of the consignment. If you look at the mare's race lines, some of these imported mares were messed up a little bit. Her race lines are actually on lot number 30 in your race line booklet. But a mare that is 8 years old in Walesboro. He said, here's a mare that absolutely speaks for herself. He said, a good, fun mare to be around. 5 weeks of training. She just got imported to the States not long ago. 5 weeks of training. Here's a beautiful mare. She's lot number 135. She's by Dream Vacation. Her mother was by Love You.
Switch your gears.
Overseas sire.
You're carrying 180 to 150. At 150 pounds and 180 to 50 pounds and on 80 to 10, 20. At 10, 20 to 30, 180 to 40, now 40, now 30, 80 to 50, 50 to 60. At 75 pound, 180 to 75, 100 pound, 180 now quarter. At 125 pounds and 80 to half here. At 150 pounds and 180 to 125, 180 to 150. At 150 pounds and 180 to 125, 180 to 150. At 150 pounds, 180, 180 to 130. At 125, 135, 180 to 135 pounds. At 135 pounds and 180 to 135. At 135 pounds and 180 to 135 pounds and dollars is off. At 135, at 135 pounds, 180 to 135, 135 pounds. At 135 pounds and 80 to 135, 135 pounds and dollars on 80 to.
Hey, I just invite you just to take another look in the ring. Here's a mare that's only 8 years old. She's by Dream Vacation, which in my opinion is one of the best driving pedigrees as far as buggy horses out there. There is Dream Vacation, Malabar Mans. I totally love them. Here's a Dream Vacation mare, only 8 years old. She was just imported, says she had 5 weeks of training. And you page back in your catalog to lot number 17 that we sold earlier tonight, the mare that sold for 200 and some thousand, that impulse buy. She was an animal home mare. Guess what her mother was? It was Dream Vacation. Look at the hook at this mare's neck, huh? Look at the head on her.
Absolutely. He stepped up.
She's absolutely, I agree with you, Robert. Here's a next level mare.
He said tonight when you turn the lights off and close your eyes, you're going to see this mare. You better take her home. 125, 135. Go out tomorrow morning, she'll be in your box stall. 135, 125 behind the block, and now 135, 135 pounds and 80 to 135, and now 150, 135 on 80 to 150 pounds and 180 to 135, 180 to 150 pounds, 135, 140 pounds, and I'll do that for you. 135, 140 pounds, 180 to 140, 140 pounds and dollars on 80 to 135, 140 pounds, 180 to 140, 135 pounds and dollars, 80 to 140 pounds, 135 with and now 40 pounds and dollars, 135 on 80 to 40 pounds, and who's got it, Nelson? 135 on 80 to 140 pounds and dollars, 135, 180 to 140 pounds and dollars, 80 to all through, all done. What a whale of a mare, don't miss here. 135 to 140, 140 pounds and dollars, 80 all through, all done. 140 pounds and dollars on 80 to 140 pounds and here tonight. Shoulder $135,000, $135,000, and thank you, Mr. Nelson, and thank you, Mr. Solstice.
Next horse coming in, lot number 136 coming in. This is the 136. This is Magoo's White Sox. Here's a gelding that is foaled in 2019, making her 5 years old. This gelding is sired by 4 White Sox, who was a son of Semperfi Hall. The dam was by Magoo, the dam was by Magoo. The second dam was by Donerail. The owner's statement says a family horse with a lot of drive to him and he is broke. He is lot number 136 in your catalog. Anything else you want to tell me? He said a very powerful horse and always drives with a loose over check. He's been in a buggy. He said here's a horse that you just shut up and you drive him. A nice, good-headed, smart-thinking horse. He's got a good eye to him. He's got that pretty white strip in his face. Here he is. He's on number 136. This is Magoo's White Sox.
25 pounds, 80 to 1,000, 80 to 5,7, 80 to 7 pounds, and $100, 80 to 5 pound, 80 to 7 dollars, 80 to 7, 7, 7, 7, 80 to 7 pounds, and now 8,000, and now 10, 10 pounds, and 80 to 10, 10 pound, 80 to 10, 10, 80 to 5 pound, 8,000, now 10, 12, 12,000, 80 to 10, 12, $12,000, 80 to pound, 80 to pound, 80 to pound, 80 down 10. 10 pound 15, 15 pounds at 80 pound, $13,000. 12 grand done, 80 to 13 pound, 80 to 12,000, $13,000. 12 grand done, 80 to 13 pound, 80 to 13, 13 done, 80 to 13,000. 12,000, 80 to 13,000. 12,000, 12 5, and now $13,000. 12 5, 80 to 13, 13 pound, 80 to $13,000 on the 80 to 12 5, 13,000. 12 5 on the 80 to 13, 13, 13, 80 to 13 5, 13 5 on the 80 to 13 5, 80 to 13 5. Yes, that 80 to 13 5 on the 80 to 5.
Hey, he said I talked about a good driving gelding. This is him here. He's got a pretty head to him. He's got that white strip down his face. He said he's women broke. Women can drive this horse.
13,000 behind the block, asking 13,500 Raymond. 13,500, 80 to 13,000, 80 to 500, 80 to 13,500, 80 to 5 here. 13,500, 80 to 13,500, 80 to 13,500 all through. All done, $13,500 on the midnight. Sold her $13,000 behind the block with Robert.
And the next one coming in. How you doing? Hey, next one coming in here. This is lot number 137. There's a horse that is designed by Stephen Stoltzfus of Reeversburg, Pennsylvania. This gelding is foaled in 2016. He's 8 years old. He's started by From Above. That's out of Donato, Hanover. The name was by Pine Chip. The second name was by Super Gill. By Super Gill, sharp, expressive, traffic safe and sound. And the further note here says was out on the highway. He is traffic safe and sound. He's got a small superficial cut on the right hind leg. Guarantee the horse to be 100% sound. And he is the only mother of that Pine Chip. He is the only foal of that Pine Chip mother. He's going to mark a 154 and 3. This horse himself, late 102,000 on the trot. Look at the horse in the ring. Here's a high-headed gelding, huh?
Okay, 180 to 38,000, 180 to 5,7, 5 pound, 180 to 7,000, 180 to 10, 10, and now 10,000, 80 to 12 pound, 180 to 12,000, 10,000, 180 to 12, 80 to 12 pound, 180 to 10, 10, 180 to 12,000, 10 down, 15, 15, 15, 15, 80 to 15 pound, 180 to 12, 15,000, 15, 15, 15, 80 to 15,000, 12,000, 180 to 15, 80 to 15,000, 12 grand, number down, 15, 15, 15 pound, 180 to 12, number down, 15, 15, 15,000, 180 to 13,000, 12,000, 13,000, 12 grand, number down, 13, 80 to 14, 14, 80 to 14 pound, 180 to 14, 14, 180 to 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 80 to 15,000, 80 to 15 pound, 180 to 15, 180 to 15, 14, 180 to 15,000, 80 to 15 pound, 180 to 14, 5, 15,000, 15,000 to 15,000, 14, 5, 180 to 15,000, 80 to back, you're out, 15,000, 14, 5, 80 to 15, 80 to 15 pound,
Hey, I just like you to just have another look at the ring. This gelding absolutely loves what he's doing. Watch him trotting up and down the ring here. He's a forward action. He's a forward going gelding. He's got his head up where it belongs. He's got motion. He's got motion. He's doing everything the correct way. I'll tell you what. Yeah, absolutely. He said he just told me he thinks the horse could make it to the next level. You get this horse away from this track and all that. He's going to go out there, relax just a little bit, and use his ears. But here's a gelding that thinks forward.
14,500 with Jay, you got to bid 15,000. 15,000, 80 to 15,500, 80 to 15,000. 15 pound, 180 to 15,500, 80 to 15 pound, 180 to 15, 15, 15. 15,000, 180 to 15,500, 80 to 15,000. 15 pound, 80 to 15 pound, 180 to 15, 16. 16,000, 80 to 16, 16, 16, 80 to 16 pound, 180, 100 now. 15, 16, 16 off. 16,000, 80 to 16,000, 180 to 15, 5. 15, 580 to 15, 5. 80 on through, on up, 15, 5, 15 pounds, 80 to 5, 5, on 80 to 15, 5, and now $16,000, 15, 5, and now 16, 15, 5, 80 to 16,000, now 5 here, it's 16, 580 to 16, 580 to 5, and down 16, 580 to 16, 5, it's 16, 580 to 6, no, 16, 580 on through, on up, $16,500 on the midnight. So there's $16,000, $16,000 right back here, thank you.
Okay, next horse coming in here. Lot number 138 should be coming in next. This is lot number 138. Here's Peter Provide. Here's a gelding that is foaled in 2017. He's sired by Uncle Peter with an Angus Hall mother. This gelding is consigned by Marty Kime of Worcester, Ohio. 138. 138. This gelding's mother was by Angus Hall. She had a mark of 158. She took as a 2-year-old. She made just over 129,000. She's got a half brother by Chapter 7 that has got a mark of 154. Made 190,000. There's another one in there that made 210,000. This is a gelding that is only 8 years old. We got a further note here that states watches the odd things and he hangs his tongue out to the side, had the horse for almost a year. He stands to hitch in the corners, been to church, he's been to town, he's been out after dark, and the horse that is absolutely broke. Here he is, bring him on in. This is slot number 138, Peter Permite, and he said you get a 2-week guarantee with this gelding.
Okay, $180 to $25,000 on the mini to 25 to 10 pound, $180 to 5 pound, $180 to 7,000 on the mini to 5 pound, $180 to 7 on the mini to 5 pound 7 now. $580 to 7,000, $180 to 5 7. It's $7,000 on the mini to 7 to 10, $7,000. 5 on the mini to 7 pound, $180 to 7 on the mini to $7,000. 5 figure down 7, $80 to didn't now 10. $10,000 and 80 to didn't see. You don't have your jacket on. $80 to $2,000. That's $7 on the mini to 10, $80 to pound, $180 to 7 on the mini, $80 to 10 here. That's $7,000 and 80 to 10, and now $10,000. That's $7,000, $8,000, $88 now $8,000 on the mini, $88 to $88,000, $9,000. And now $80 to $9,000 on the mini, $80 to $9,000. Yes, sir.
Hey, talk about a good looking gelding. This gelding's got his head right up there where it belongs. Look at the eye on this horse. Look at where he puts his ears, huh? He's got a little chrome to him. Sharp gelding. He's clean-legged. He's sound.
Yes, 9 with Sarge, and out 10, you get 10 Allen, at 9 pounds and 80 to 10,000. Now I can see you at 10 pound, and 80 to 10, 80 to 2,000, and 80 to 9 pound, and 80 to 2,000, at 9 pounds and 80 to 2 pound, and 80 to 10,000. Nice looking gelding right here. At 9 pounds and 80 to 2,000, at 9 grand, and 80 to 2 pound, and 80 to 2 pound, and 80 to 9, 10, 80 down through. All done, $10,000 on the mini to 10, and now 95, and now 10, at 95, you get 10-5, at 10-5 on him, at 10-5, $11,000 and 11 pound, $100 now, $11,000, and now $11,000, at 10-5 on him. I got Emery on at 10-5, you get $11,000, at 10-5 on him, $11,000, and 80 to 5 on him, $11,000, at 10-5 on him, $11 pound, and 80 to 11, they're now 10-5 with Emery, $11,000, and I'm grand on him, $11,000, and 80 to 5, $11,000, 80 on through, all done, $11,000 on them, $11,000 and 80 to $5,000 and I sold $10,500 Embry $10,500. Thank you.
The next one coming in, lot number 139 coming in next here. This is Bubba Louie. Here's one consigned by Aiden Hirschberger of Fredericksburg, Ohio. Here's the gelding that is Full Mania 2019. He's 5 years old. He's sired by the New York Trotting Sire Archangel, the former New York Trotting Sire, in fact. He's got an Angus Hall mother. The second name is by Balanced Image, and this is Bubba Louie. Bubba Louie is the name of this gelding. Note the owner statement says he's traffic safe, he's sound, and a powerful serving horse. Okay, he said he is traffic safe, but he will notice tractors. Most of the horses do. He said he will notice some tractors. But a powerful driving gelding. There he is. This is lot number 139. Here's Bubba Louie, and you get a 2-week guarantee with this guy.
5,000, 80 to 10,000, 80 to 5,000, 80 to 7 pound, 80 to 10 pound, $100 down 7, 80 to 2,000. I got you 7, 10, 12. The 10, 12 on 80 to 12, 15. The 12 grand on 80 to 15,000, 80 to 15 pound, 80 to 12, 80 to 15,000. The 12 grand on 80 to 15 pound, 80 to 15,000. The 12 grand on down 15, 15, 15, 80 to 15,000. The 12 grand on 80 to 15 pound. 80 to 14, 13, 14, 14, 80 to 14,000, 13,000, 80 to 14, 15, 15, 15, 15, 80 to 15,000, 14, 15, now 80 to 15 pound, 80 to 15,000, 80 to 15,000, 15,000, yes,
He
sir.
just told me, he said, this is one powerful driving gelding. If you look at your race lines in your catalog, this horse is actually, he's only had a handful of starts. He's got 5 lifetime starts. He's still a maiden trotter. He does show trotting in 59, and that was back in 2022. He's been in the buggy for a while now. He's been in the buggy for 9 months. There's a gelding that's actually a very chancy race horse. He's by Archangel. He produced some very good horses. And he said this last 7 months, he said this guy's been doing work. He's been pulling the blacksmith buggy, and let me tell you, that's not an easy job. That is not an easy job. He said this gelding is ready for tons of miles.
14,000, 15,000, 15,000, 80 to 15 pound, 80 to 15 dollar, 80 to 15 pound, 80 to 15,000, 14,000, 80 to 15 pound, 80 to 15, 15, 15, 15, where we at? 15, 15, 80 to 15, I got down on 14, now 15,000, 14 grand, 80 to 15 pound, 80 all through, all done, 15,000, 80 to 15,000 on the midnight. Sold $14,000 $14,000 Allen Bass. Thank you.
Let's next horse coming on in. Next one coming in is number 140. This horse is consigned by West Side Acres of Sullivan, Illinois. Here's a mare that is foaled in 2021, making her only 3 years old. This mare is sired by Lakes Manor, the son of Explosive Matter. Her dam was by Train for the Future, and the second dam was by Super Bowl. The owner's statement states that this mare is Bucky Broke. She is Trotting safe, a nice driving mare. She is lot number 140. She has got a half sister by Sam Dick that has got a mark of 156 and 1, a beat time of 54 flat, got 135,000 on her card. Here's lot number 140. This is Beach You Like. What else you got to tell me? Said well started to the buggy. Said raw material. This is a mare that has not had a lot of training. Here's one that's got a lot of raw talent. Said she's got a lot of drive through her. She's lot number 140. She's young. She's only 3 years old. She's started by Lakes Matter. She's going to train for the future mother.
You can down to 80 to 40, hitting at 40,000, down to 80 to 20, hitting at 510, $5,000, $10,000 to 80 to 5 on them, 80 to 10 pound, down to 80 to 5 on them, 80 to 10 pound, down to 80 to 10, $5 pound, down to 80 to 10,000, 80 to 5 7, $5 pound, down to 80 to 7 10, and now 10 12, 10,000, 80 to 12,000, 80 to 15,000, 15 grand, down to 80 to 15 pound, down to 80 to 12, $15,000, 12 grand, down to 80 to 15, 15, 80 to 15 pound, down to 80 to 12,000, 15 pound, down to 12 grand, down to 80 to 15, 80 to 15, 15, 15, 12,000 with BG, 80 to $13,000, 12 grand, down to now 13, 80 to 80 to $13,000, 80 to 13,000, 13,000, 80 to 12 grand, down to 80 to 13,000, yes sir.
Hey, he said, you know, we didn't recommend this mare for just anybody to drive or anything, but if you look at your catalog, she's young, she's only 3 years old. She's only 3 years old. Here's a mare that is just very well started, and she's got one way to go, and that is up. She carries her head where a good horse should, huh? There's a good-looking mare. She's got a sharp head to her.
12, 13, 12,000, 80 to 13,000, 12,000, 80 to 13 pound, 80 to 13 pounds, down 80 to 13,000, 12,000, 80 to 13 pound, 80 all through, all done, $13,000 to do, 80 to 13, 14, 14 with the same guy, 13, 14, 14,000 bitchy, 14,000, 80 to 14 pound, 80 to 13, 14, 14, 14, 14,000 now, 15, 15, 80 to 15, 15, 80 to 15,000, 15, 15, 80 to 15 pound, 80 to 14,000, 15,000 double team, $15,000, 14,000, 80 to 15,000, 80 to 15 pound, 80 on through, all done. Do you want it? $15,000 on them, 80 to 15,000, $15,000 on them here tonight. Sold $14,000, BJ.